Everybody, so I was asked to do a little video of how, at least how I understand the bonuses and where you get placed in an alliance. So I cannot believe I do not have the quota yet. I have hit, oh shit, how many bases? So 5, 6 bases. I've only succeeded at 1. The last base the ship's coming back from, I don't know, shit, 10% left on the outpost, and that timed out. And the base before that, I was using the Blitz fleet, and I got 48% of it, and the ship died, and the ships died. And the one before that, let's see, with my mortars, because the range of siege mortars is really, really narrow, I overran the outpost, and by the time that the mortars were back in range again, the base timed out. And what was the other one? I think it was another blitz where I didn't quite get 50%, and I succeeded at 1. So I am not used to the way you have to do these. So bonuses and stuff. So when you start and you start an alliance, you're gonna get in a bucket, and the bucket is based off of right here your ranges, right? So we have 4 in this one, 12, 11, 2, 1, 0. This is actually, for 30 people, that's actually, I think, a really good spread. So you start here. So basically what it is these 4 people are right now the only ones eligible to help get the reload rate and the ship accuracy. However, if they get the 10,000, then I believe everybody in the alliance gets the ship reload rate of 10% and the accuracy of 20%. So if, like, these people, these 12 Rocketeers, if they reach their 10,000 mark, then everybody in the alliance gets a rocket build of negative 20% or 20% less time. Same thing with this one. Same thing with this one. So you might be in this bucket, but you're doing this for the whole group. And so, by you doing this, the whole group's going to benefit from this, and by other people doing this one, you're also going to benefit from it because it's shared. The benefit of it is shared. So that's how I understand that to work. Now, let's see. I don't know if I can. And what I've heard, and nobody has hit their quota yet. What I heard is you can't promote somebody until they've hit their quota, and I can't even click on them from this screen. And they can only go up, or basically this way, to a higher level. So the Rocketeers can go to Gunners, but the Rocketeers cannot go to Armorers. And I think that's to encourage people to bring in lower level people. So, like, for example, I'm not a real big fan of Rocketeers. I really don't think that's overly useful. Gunners is really useful. Defenders is pretty useful. Armorers is very useful. Navigators, a little bit. Scavengers, a little bit. But I really like the Gunners. I really like the Defenders. I really like the Armorers. So what I'm planning on doing is every Rocketeer that gets eligible for promotion, they're going to go to Gunners. The Defenders and Armorers, they're never going to leave where they're at. They're pretty much just going to stay there forever. Because if I promote a Defender, he's going to go to Rocketeers. So he's actually going to a worse area, a worse special, right? Now, if we get enough people over time as the levels go up, we'll have people in all of them, right? So what they did recently, I think it was just today, they took off the 10 cap. So it was initially it said 4 of 10 or 4/10, and only I think 10 people were counting towards the bonus, towards the 10,000. But now they took that off. So, like, for example, here all 12 people are collecting towards the 10,000 mark. So that's pretty good too. So it's and we all started like in the middle of the week, so we're not going to get tons of points. I don't expect everybody to get the quota this week. you know, in all reality, a lot of your low levels, they're not going to get the quota routinely anyway, unless they hit a lot of bases. These, it all just depends. We'll have to see. But that's kind of how I understand it to work. So, you know, we'd actually have to find somebody that like they haven't even played a week to get here, and then they might never get promoted from there, and that's okay. That's okay. That's where they're helping. There's no really. I'm not really sure if there's any real benefit to be promoted. All right. It's really just where do you need people at, and you can move people to higher levels if you need them there, and if you don't need them there, then I don't think there's any personal benefit to promoting somebody. So I don't care about that one. That's probably about all I know. They did clarify a little bit in here that you have to be hitting an alliance. But that's basically the way I understand it. So as soon as, you know, let's say Hitman KD makes it to 1,000 in the next 3 days, which he probably will, then I think when I click on him, I will get an option to promote him. I believe that's how it'll work. So we'll have to see. So that'll be cool, and hopefully by then I will have killed a base and succeeded at it in the way that is required by the rules to get the points. That is so frustrating. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye bye.